My butt actually, quick video, my butt actually going to keep Facebook only because I don't be on it no way. Even though it was only for a warning about the rapture, and then before that was because of being homeless. Like I warned people before I got off Facebook 5 years ago, but I'll just leave it on up until I get back on my feed because I'm not gonna be on it anyways. It'll be the same thing like with YouTube, but even less on both, to be quite honest about it. It'd be like the spare of the moment. But I'd be silent and a loner more than anything. Even with my small circle, like I plan on checking on people monthly once I'm back on my feet. But like while homeless, like the more you've gone homeless, going on 1 month and 4 months, almost 5 months, you just get weary, you know what I mean? The word isn't even correct. But anyways, I'd be like, bye devil. Like I actually meant to um post the part of the post, but like being on my cycle before moving, while moving, packing and stuff. And I didn't even pack the day before. I did it all at once, which is a bad idea, especially with my disability. But not only was on my cycle, the power went out. I thought it was just 4 hours because I gave up pulling an all nighter. Like I did pull an all nighter. It was literally about to be morning time. But at least I got half of the stuff done. Like doing more than just spraying disinfectant, but also wiping it disinfectant. And when I move into a place, I usually just do bleach, you know. But you can't air out a place like this tiny, which is perfect. It feels like a tiny little house. Like I'll be posting a video of a better view, straightforward and quick, you know, a better video. One of these days, I'm trying to getting snacks at the gas station because it's close to a gas station at McDonald's. But if I ain't got to go nowhere, I want it to work. Of course, I've pushed through because I've not had my cycle going on a long time for 6 months due to the bladder Botox. But it's been 3 times since homeless. Once while living in my car, twice at two shelters. No, it wasn't the shelters. It was only one. No, it wasn't none of the shelters. Yeah, I actually didn't have none of my periods even during emergency shelter. Even though it was recent, thankfully I wasn't on my period at that time frame because it would be even more stressful. Um, so it was only before living out of my car, like getting out of living in my car, that I came back on my periods. But ever since then, I've had it 3 times. So, of course, before packing and moving again, I would come on my period. And then, of course, when a power outage for hours, like I thought it was just 4 hours, it was actually 8. Of course, I would be on my period and been on phone calls that whole day and getting stuff situated, getting help. I would be on my freaking period. Like I deal with my disability of my bladder. So whenever I'm on, like I really want to go. Of course, I can't afford McDonald's right now, but I would get back to that point. Period. Pushing through with a bladder infection. That's another thing. On top of all this, a bladder infection, which I actually got to edit that post. And I don't mind because I'm a virgin and like I got a bladder infection from a shelter. But anyways, I've been wanting to go to the gas station to get snacks because I didn't do any grocery shopping and I won't. Because I actually need to use my car hack until I get paid, which won't be until next week, even though it's weekly, because I can't start freaking work until the 19th. And I'm working on a second job where hopefully it's like retail merchandising. So I choose my hours and like I don't mind that, but it depends if it's weekly or bi-weekly. Because I would end up taking another weekly job because you get paid sooner until I'm back on my feet to do bi-weekly where you pay monthly, obviously. And of course, it wouldn't matter if one was weekly and one is bi-weekly, but obviously anybody knows 2 weekly jobs and there's not a lot out there. So that other job, which is Gordon's, isn't hiring until the end of the month. They wait until the summer and ain't nobody full, you know, when they get busier, when students are out and more teens and college students, you get the point. But God bless.